Today on Try Not To, we're bringing in two comedians over Zoom. Reactors must hold back their laughs to win their ultimate duel challenge, but the comedian that successfully breaks the reactors and gets the most laughs wins this round of Try Not To Laugh Comedians Tournament. So it's time for another ultimate duel here at Try Not To at home. Today, you are taking part in a Try Not To Laugh challenge. But this is going to be a little bit different than the normal Try Not To Laugh challenges because you guys are actually spectators in a comedians tournament.
I absolutely love stand-up, and the people who do stand-up, I commend you for it, if you're good, at least. I mean, a lot of you guys are pretty bad, so, you know, you just gotta hope you guys are good.
First up, we have Mike Falzone. Mike, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Thank you for coming.
I have been a stand-up comedian for a little over 12 years now. I've been on YouTube since 2006, so if I look old or tired to any of you, that is the reason. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I know that some of you are a little bit younger. In high school, I was made fun of a lot. I had the two things that every young boy needs to guarantee he's made fun of every day of his high school career. I had man boobs, and that's it. That was the two.
As soon as you said you were made fun of in high school, I just laughed, and I felt bad for it.
But no different.
I know for a fact I'm no different.
Lastly, we have Kaela Crawford. Thank you for joining us, Kayla. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I've been stand-up for 8 years. I have a special on Amazon Prime called Laugh After Dark, episode 5, and I'm just gonna keep it brief. Unlike Mike.
Oh, shut up, television credits.
First up, we're gonna start with Mike.
I had man boobs, and they put me on the basketball team, and that's a cruel joke. That's not where I don't know if any of you know the physics of man boobs. They don't belong in a hand-me-down extra medium tank top jersey, okay? Because they would always poke out of the sides a little bit, and I always had perfect side boob at all times. Pass it to titties, they'd say, okay? Don't laugh. And you can't pass it to titties because when you throw the ball to the bench, that's out of bounds. I got Thomas out of bounds.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I have a wife, and we have a love language. We have little nicknames for each other. I call her Bunny. So when she gets home from work, I'm like, hey, Bun, do you have a nice day at work? And she'll look back at me and she'll go, cut your hair. My wife told me not to wear this hoodie because she said it makes me look like I smoke cigarettes off the ground. And if that wasn't the worst thing that's happened to me all morning, you guys not laughing at my is making it worse. In order to be a professional comedian in this town, you need a television show. Kayla will tell you, she has credits. So I've been thinking about rebooting the show The Biggest Loser, but instead of fat people, I'm gonna make it about people who rev their engines at stoplights.
Man.
I want to open up my own dispensary because I think that's a smart business plan for the future. It's gonna be half dispensary, half bakery, half daycare center, and I'm gonna call it joint custody.
Oh my God. So we're just not gonna talk about that unequal division of proportions.
I mean, we can, but it's not a try not to math, is it?
Jair, you've been cracking up for this whole time.
It's the way he's delivering these jokes.
That's exactly right. I'm not funny, but it's in the way you say it.
This is literally the funniest thing ever. I'm trying my best.
That's not what your face says for you.
I know.
My tongue's gonna start bleeding. I'm like biting my tongue to try not to laugh. I'm sorry, I can't laugh, but like, it's good.
That's okay. Thank you for apologizing.
Mike, do you have another one, or do you feel like...
I have a bunch, but Kayla already told me that I talked too much once. So I like to give my time back to the room.
She finally broke.
Up next, we have Kaela Crawford. Let's see what she has in store for us.
Hey guys, thank you for the mini golf clap. I love it. You look like a gamer. I posted my stand-up video on YouTube recently, and the first comment that I got was this guy saying she looks like Jeremy Renner. Yeah, Jair. Yeah, Jeremy Renner. For anyone who doesn't know who Jeremy Renner is, that's a man. Okay, Thomas and
Oh,
Jaxon.
no, I know, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a compliment, though.
I know, very attractive, man.
I hate this quarantine so much, I really do. But I'm a jealous person, so I really love the fact that women have to stay 6 feet away from my husband. That to me is like, what a blessing, you know? And like everyone's wearing masks, so he can't like check women out anymore. Like, what's he gonna say? Like, check out the bridge on her nose, you know? It's just not gonna happen. Masks are like the new condoms. Whenever I see my friends, I'm like, hey, did you bring protection? Huh? Did you think?
This is so bad.
I got married to a lawyer, and then a week after we got married, he quit his job because he wants to be a writer. A writer during a pandemic. Even the dog had a reaction to that. Wow, it's like, woof, don't do it. We're just home together in a 1-bedroom apartment all the time. I understand that my husband and I, that we have one soul, but I wish that we had 2 toilets. I love Zillow. I've been looking for houses, and it turns out that I can afford a very large tent. Just a tent from Dick's Sporting Goods. Not even a tent with like a zipper, just like a tent with like a door flap. That's what I can afford. I've been spending time with my mom during this quarantine because she's the only person I could see. She went onto my Amazon Prime account recently and she purchased herself the movie 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
Now my Amazon Prime account, I'm just getting all these suggestions like, you might also like a ball gag. You might also like handcuffs.
I'm doing so bad.
You might also like gray hair dye. I'm like, I would like gray hair dye.
It was so hard. I think they're both so funny, and like stand-up is one of the funniest things to me. Like that's my genre of like comedy.
The funniest thing I've ever seen. You're just like so pumped about everything.
This is my impression of Morgan on a water slide. Water slides are my favorite genre of slide.
You guys are way too funny.
That's the end of round 1. Both doing an awesome job. So far, Mike has the most laughs this round. And the reactor that has the least amount of laughs goes to Morgan right now. Morgan's winning the Ultimate Duel Challenge.
What a surprise.
All right, so for this last round, the comedians will try and roast you to try and make you laugh. Regardless if the joke is directed at you, if you laugh, you will get a point.
Oh man, this is tough. I mean, all of you reactors look so young. Like you probably think like the Golden Girls is like a cryptocurrency. Thomas, you're so plain they named a bagel after you.
And the kiwi shirt.
Thomas, you look like a nerdy Jonas brother and like Justin Bieber. Like, is it too late now to say sorry?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jaxon, how drunk was your mother that she spelled your name with an X? She was like, X, I don't want this one. That's so mean, I'm so sorry. Morgan's just stone-faced, but like, Morgan, I heard your favorite rapper is Eminem. I mean, that's how original. You really went the 8 Mile with that one. What are you gonna say next? Your favorite ice cream is vanilla? Jair, I couldn't even think of anything for Jair. You just like look like you have all of your hopes and dreams still intact and like you still believe in Santa Claus.
I never did.
Thank you so much, Kayla.
I think I did good this round. I think I'm giving Morgan a run for her money at this point.
Mike, you're up.
Thomas, I like your hat.
Oh my god.
You look like if they had a robot greeter at Trader Joe's. Thomas, you look like somebody's sim came to life. Jaxon, you look like you still rollerblade. You might not be old enough to get this reference, but you look like you definitely would have been on Team Iceland in that, Mighty Ducks movie.
Oh my god.
Do you have like a nerdier vibe to you?
Yeah, I do.
You look like you would be beat up by an esports team. Did you not like that one at all?
God damn it.
Jair, you kind of have a very powerful, very artsy vibe to you. You're like a young Beyonce. You're like Beyonce before she blew up. I will call you pre-Beyonce. No. I wrote down a note here. It just says, you look like a makeup tutorial. I feel like this conversation is sponsored by somebody.
Oh my god.
Morgan, You're too sweet to roast. You look like you just got done planning a baby shower. Nothing? All right. You kind of look like a college professor with Benjamin Button vibes. Like you're going backwards. Nothing? You look like a miniature librarian.
Oh my god.
True or false? You have a periodic table of elements poster in your room. And you look like the type of person who would name your dog after your favorite teacher. That's another true or false?
False.
And I got the condescending eyebrows on that one, so that one hurt a lot. All right, that's the best I have for all you guys. Thank you for taking that.
Perfect. Thank you, Mike, so much for doing that.
I guess I wanted to win more than I wanted to laugh, but it was definitely super, super difficult.
It's always good to be able to laugh at yourself, which thank you for helping me with that, because I was cracking up.
So the comedian that got the most laughs and winning this round of Try Not to Laugh Comedians Tournament is Mike. You are the winner today. How do you feel?
Thank you so much. I feel different than I felt yesterday. And that's the first time I felt different since lockdown started. So it's nice. This is very nice.
It's nice to feel, right?
It is nice to feel for once.
So Morgan, you laughed the least and therefore winning the Try Not to Laugh Ultimate Duel Challenge. Congratulations. What do you want to say about your victory?
Of all the years of doing Try Not to Laugh challenges, this one was the hardest. I find this so much more funny than like random internet videos. This was like my most well-earned victory, I should say.
You guys are phenomenal. I was laughing at everyone's my own. Like, this was a lot more fun. When I think of roast, I think you're just like talking about a person, but you guys did it in a classy way.
Hey guys, Josecarlos here, producer of the Try Not To channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and big thanks to Kayla and Mike for spending their morning here with us. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see more from these comedians, make sure to check out their links down in the description below. Thank you guys. Bye.